Mr. Jones and Mrs. Brown own a business called ABC Company Limited. It has a value of £1 million. They have a £300,000 loan against the premises. Mr. Jones is a 50% shareholder and Mrs. Brown is a 50% shareholder. They each have 2 children. Unfortunately, Mrs. Brown passes away. Once this happens, her husband, Mr. Brown, automatically inherits her 50% share of the business. Mr. Jones, Mrs. Brown's business partner, now has the business to run on his own. This means looking after clients, paying the bills including staff, and a bank loan to service. Mr. Brown currently controls half of the business despite knowing little about it. He'd like the Brown family to be financially secure, but now wants full control of ABC Limited so that it survives. He needs to find £500,000 to buy Mr. Brown's shares. Before Mrs. Brown died, Mr. Jones and Mrs. Brown took advice in setting up shareholder protection for their business. They insured themselves for the full value of their shares in trust to ABC Limited, which included a cross-option agreement. They also added cover to the value of their business loan. The business paid for both of these policies. The shareholder protection package means the life cover policy pays out £500,000 to the company. Mr. Jones then exercises the cross-option agreement in order to buy Mr. Brown's shares. Once he's done this, Mr. Jones owns 100% of the business. Mrs. Brown's business loan protection policy also pays out £300,000 to the company. This gets paid to the bank and the premises are now fully owned. ABC Company Limited can continue to trade under Mr. Jones' ownership, and Mr. Brown and his children are financially secure.